You're watching Satluj TV News. I'm Angus Scott in London. In a salutary lesson to the Indian government, the recent killing of a Sikh activist in Canada has generated a groundswell of anger amongst the Sikh diaspora. It has also meant many media outlets are now taking more seriously accusations of potential Indian involvement in internal affairs of several Western nations, potentially going back decades. Sikh activist Hardeep Singh Nijjar, the leader of Sikhs for Justice in Canada, was gunned down in cold blood in the car park of the Guru Nanak Sikh Gurdwara Sahib in Surrey in British Columbia in Canada. He had been a high-profile campaigner for Sikh rights and a leading force in the referendum campaign rolled out amongst the Sikh diaspora for an independent state of Khalistan. As a result, his activities had marked him as a target by the Indian government and the country's National Investigation Agency. After his murder, many Hindu activists on social media were joyously claiming that the killing had in fact been sanctioned by the Indian government. In Canada yesterday, Bhai Moninder Singh of the Khalistan Centre delivered an impassioned speech during the funeral programme of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, in which he gave insight into the targeting of Canadian Sikhs. Declaring Nijjar a Shaheed or martyr, Singh sent a defiant message to the Indian government that Nijjar's death had further united Sikhs and the killing had set an example for a new generation of Sikhs. In the speech, which has now gone viral, Singh reminded the world that Sikhs had no fear of death in their pursuit of their faith and the desire to practice their religion in peace. Although no confirmation has emerged from any source that the killing was indeed the result of Indian government action, the fact that India stands accused by many communities of killing minority activists around the world will be a blow to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who met the US President recently on his recent tour of North America. Modi is trying to promote his country on the world stage as a future superpower, but whilst his government remains accused of pursuing a strongly pro-Hindu agenda at the expense of the country's minorities, this will undermine his ambitions. Sikhs have endured years of repression and injustice within the Punjab, where decades of brutal treatment by the authorities led to the growth of militancy as the Sikhs resisted such treatment. As the Indian government threw greater force to quell the resistance, it only served to exacerbate it. Judging by the anger generated by recent events, India's current aggression towards its minorities is now potentially making the same mistakes as the past. Whilst the Sikh community has for years been attempting to resolve cultural issues peacefully, Indian government tactics have only ensured the increasing support of the one issue they have been keen to remove, that of an independent state of Khalistan. You've been watching Satluj TV News, and you can find more stories in detail on our channel Satnet News, so it's worth clicking on that subscribe button to make sure you get to see stories as they're broadcast. And don't forget, if you have any comments or opinions on any of our stories, you can comment below, or indeed send us a direct message at message@satlujtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching. For Satluj TV News, I'm Angus Scott in London.